Hi, I'm Jennifer of Celtic Knot Crochet, and today in this video I'm going to show you how to crochet the easy beginner dishcloth that uses a very simple stitch but gets great texture. In order to crochet this, I'm using a standard dishcloth cotton. You can find this at any of the local craft stores or online. Links to where to purchase or take a look at what they look like are in the description below. And then I'm also using a 5mm crochet hook. Put the slip knot on your hook and you want to chain 25. This dishcloth is approximately 8 inches by 8 inches. If you want to make one bigger, just chain longer than 25 and it'll be that much bigger. For the first row, we're going to work into the back bar of the chain and make a row of single crochet by skipping the first chain, inserting my hook into that back bar of the chain, and completing the single crochet. Hook in, yarn over, pull through the stitch, yarn over, pull through 2. If you'd like a detailed explanation of how to crochet in the back bar of the chain, you can watch my video right there. This we're going to do as our first row and as our last row. Just plain single crochet all the way across. This here is row 1, and I have 24 single crochets. Now I'm going to chain 1 and turn my row around, and now I'm looking at the back of the single crochets, and if I turn the work I can see those top loops, and for this we're going to work in the back loop. So normally I would put my hook under both loops like this, but for this stitch we're going to insert our hook into the back loop only. This stitch I like to call the yarn over slip stitch. I think some people call it the double slip stitch, but I like to call it yarn over slip stitch because it helps me remember what I'm doing. Yarn over, put my hook into that back loop of the first stitch, yarn over, pull through the stitch and through the 2 loops on my hook. Yarn over, put my hook into the next back loop of the next stitch, pull through the stitch and through the 2 loops on my hook. This yarn over slip stitch is one of my favorite stitches. Even though it's short, it makes some really great texture, but the texture you'll see on the back side of the stitch. So the front, it kind of looks just like the single crochet down here, but we flip it over and we see all these loops going diagonally. That's what's going to give you the texture for this dishcloth. And by putting every row in the back loop only, you'll see that that also creates great texture. And that's all there is to it until we get to that last row. So you're going to continue working the yarn over slip stitch in the back loop only for every row. I'll show you the next row of the same stitch. I've completed the first row. I'm going to chain 1, turn the row around. Now I see that texture here on this side. Find the first stitch, yarn over, put my hook into that back loop, yarn over, pull through the stitch, and keep pulling through the 2 loops on my hook. Yarn over, hook in, pull through the stitch, pull through 2 loops on hook. Yarn over, hook in, yarn over, pull through stitch, 2 loops on hook. And that's what I will do until I get to row 21. Row 20. Row 21 is going to be single crochet again. So you can see there's the texture from the row before. I flip it over, there's the texture from this row. Here is a dishcloth I've completed the full 20 rows for, and the thing you want to make sure is that you're ending on a right facing row of that starting single crochet. So I know that this is what single crochet looks like facing forward, the right side, because this here is the wrong side with all the bumps. So I can end on any row as long as the single crochet is facing front or facing the right side. And then I'm going to single crochet for the last row in the back loop only. So here we have the previous row of yarn over slip stitch, and I'm going to insert the hook into the back loop only like I've been doing the whole project, but this time I'm going to end with single crochet. Yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, insert hook, yarn over, pull through stitch, yarn over, pull through 2. Now here I am ready to work the edging down the side. I'm going to work single crochet in the end of each row, just in a loop that I find there on the end, to give it a nice finished edge. And I work that down to the corner. And then there's one more step after that. Once I get to the corner, I'm going to put my hook into that first stitch from the previous side, yarn over, and pull through everything. That's a slip stitch, and that closes that up. Now that we have 3 edges of the dishcloth edged with the single crochet, we have one more side left. So what you want to do is put your slip knot on your hook, find that first row end, put your hook in, yarn over, pull through the loop, 2 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through both loops, and that's a single crochet join. And now I can continue the single crochets across in each end, working my way down to the next corner. And then what I would do to finish, I would use my yarn needle and weave in these ends so that you can't see them and the corner looks nice and finished. So I hope you enjoyed making this easy beginner dishcloth. Make sure to give us a thumbs up or click to subscribe, and don't forget to watch the next video. Thanks for watching and happy crocheting!